Okay, so you can see I've gone in, put the cable in through the little cutout for the back of the hinge points. I put a bit of fabric wiring tape around there to stop that from rattling, and then I'm going to tape that onto that panel so it doesn't move. And then on the other side we come out here and you can see it's a nice easy path to take, and then we're going to go through that rubber and then finally down into the door. I'm not going to video feeding the cable through because it's quite time consuming. Anyway, I'm almost there. I've gone in at the side of the wiring loom, and instead of trying to get round the corner of that rubber, I've gone in at the side where it's a more straight path. The wiring loom is almost filling the diameter of this tube, so it's really not easy. And it keeps getting caught. I don't know if you can see it, this is where the cable is at the moment. It's just somewhere around about here, and you just sort of have to kind of like, with two hands, sort of feed it, push a bit of tension in here, and then sort of ping it up so that it pops through one little nodge, and then just keep working your way along, and eventually you'll get all the way through. Okay, so it's finally popped out, and yeah, now I'm going to use a bit of duct tape to tape the end of the cable. So in the tape, line them up like that, and then fold this tape round and tape the tape to the tape, because it sticks to the tape better than it sticks to anything else. And then I'm going to rub a bit of Vaseline on it, and then I'm going to try and pull it back through. Okay, so that's the little package. I'm just going to smear a bit of Vaseline onto it, and then I'm going to draw it through from the other side. So the package is there somewhere. It's through. Great. So I pushed, this time I went through with the cable feed from this end and came out in the panel over here, and I just slipped my hand in and was able to retrieve it. And now I'm just going to tape the cable onto this and then draw it through and then pull this back out of the way. I didn't trust this cable not to rattle in the pillar, so I've just wrapped it in that nice fabric tape, and yeah, hopefully that'll deaden any sounds of that moving around, because I can't really secure it in here, and I just think it's gonna rattle, and yeah. Okay, so tapes for using on the wiring loom. There's several different types you can use. This is the one that I see most people using, which is the one that you get at Halfords. Honestly, this is trash. If you come back to something that's been sealed up with this after a couple of years, most likely this tape has failed and it's fallen off. I don't even know why I've got this in my toolbox, to be fair. The ones you want to use are these Tesla ones, or Tessa tapes. Really good quality, same as they use on the original car, will last the lifetime of the car. This one here is the version with the, which is like, for getting close, it's slightly waxed. This is for external use, so if you're doing stuff like headlights or something in the engine bay, this is the one you want to use, and there's the product number for it, so you can find it on Amazon. Yeah, it's not expensive, use the right stuff. This is the fabric version that you use on the inside of the car, and this looks exactly the same as the one that Volkswagen's using. Unfortunately, the number isn't on the roll. I'll find it and put it in the description. Great stuff. This is the 25mm, really good for just wrapping around a cable to protect it from rattling, sticking it to the existing loom so that you don't see that it's been stuck in, sticking cables onto the metalwork so that they hold in position and don't rattle. Really good. This one is a 9mm tape. This is the one I use if I'm actually making a wiring loom and I want to join some wires together, and you can use this to do like quite a nice like a spiral that goes around the wires and holds it together, and yeah, it just runs really well, and it looks really professional, and it's going to last the lifetime of the car, and that's what's important. Final bit of wiring, just attach the cable to follow the original path of the loom, and then I'm going to come up with the cable just here, and then I'm probably going to mount the camera, I think, off center and just in the area where the windscreen wiper wipes. Regarding the positioning of the camera, you can see that if you're going to go for the top mount position for the camera, it's not going to work with the Volkswagen roof rack, and that's why I'm putting the camera low down at the bottom, just here. Well, actually, I'm going to go here on this side, where it's getting cleaned by the wiper, and it's not going to be. You're not going to have a problem with seeing out the back of the car when the roof rack's on the car. So the only thing left to do now is to put it all back together and test it to make sure the electrics are all still working, and take it for a drive and make sure that nothing's rattling. And hopefully that's all successful.